Hi guys, thank you so much for joining me today and Happy New Year. I took a couple weeks off. I had a death in the family that kind of sent me spiraling, and then of course with the holidays it was very busy and I wanted to spend a lot of time with my kids, and I really enjoyed that time. But I'm back. Happy 2017 to you. And today's video I wanted to do the best of 2016. So this is going to be my favorite products of the year. It doesn't necessarily mean, I know a lot of YouTubers have been doing what came out in 2016, and basically I'm just going to do the products that I loved in 2016. So I tried to pick one from each category, and that's what I'm going to do today for you. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And I hope 2017 is going to be good to you. I hope it's going to be good to me. And let's go ahead and get started. So, primer. I'm going to go off of how I would normally do my makeup. So first would be a face base, and for me it would be primer. Now, primer is probably my hardest category. My skin type is dry, which, you know, with the aging skin and the drying skin and yada yada, it's hard for me to find one that I find either does what I need it to do or doesn't make me look too old or too dry. So I don't have a winner yet. I'm in the process. I have so many primers, it's ridiculous. But I will show you what I've been using lately. The verdict's still out, but so far I will show you two new ones that I am attempting to do. This one is by First Aid Beauty. It's called Coconut, it's a Coconut Skin Smoothie Primer Moisturizer. So it looks like this. And it's new to Sephora. It just came out. I've been using it. I like it. I'm not sure it's my favorite in the whole world, but it's a creamy moisturizing formula. It's very nice. It is really hydrating, which of course is good for me with my dry skin. What I'm not really noticing yet, because I haven't used it enough, is does it make my makeup last longer or go on smoother or whatever. So, but that's what I'm trying. And then also I bought the Estee Edit from Estee Lauder, a pore vanishing stick. So it looks like this, and it's a little roll up thing, and I've been just like kind of spot rubbing this in areas that I have too many pores, too large of pores, and just kind of filling it in. I've only used this a few times as well, so the verdict's out on that. So as far as primers go, that's what I'm using, but I'm not really dead set on it yet, but that's primers. Next up is foundation, and this was the year of the stick foundations. I have a ton of foundations, and you know, some of them were misses right off the bat, and some of them were like pretty good. But I fell in love this year with the Makeup Forever HD Stick Foundation. Mine's totally empty now. Well, I'm digging it out of there, but I have to get another one. But this one was awesome for me. This is in the shade Y365. I don't know. Makeup Forever has the funkiest shades. But anyhow, so that's this shade. And then I started with the Hourglass Vanishing Stick Foundation as well. It comes in like a triangle, like so. And I love this one too. So this year, I would say for me, these are my two top ones. I like them both. This one's more pricey, so I think I'm going to aim more towards this one because I love this one just as much. So there you go. Those are my two recommendations for foundations. Next we go on to concealer. Every video I've seen that has done that, or every video that's been about this, everyone has the same product for their concealers. And it's without a doubt the top selling foundation or concealer that I've seen in recent time. And it is the Tarte Shape Tape concealer. It has a lot of product in it. The coverage is full coverage. It is amazing. It's not too drying. It's hydrating. It is awesome. It doesn't go on cakey. It is just phenomenal. So Tarte hit it out of the ballpark. I have not found any foundation or any, I keep saying foundation, any concealer that has worked that well. So that would be the concealer. It's a Tarte one. Powder this year was a surprise to me. Once again, I don't use a lot of powder because of my dry, aging skin. I have a lot of powders, and most of them are epic fails. This is the newest one I got. It's the Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder. I am liking it, but I just got it, so I can't really give a great opinion on that. Sure, it goes to the RCMA No Color Powder. Without a doubt, the best buy ever. It is like, this big bottle is like $13, and it's amazing. It is absolutely amazing. It bakes really well if you're into baking. It covers really well. It's light. It's translucent. It is awesome. The only thing I would change is I hate the bottle. I actually put mine into an old container that I had and use it that way, because this just goes everywhere. It absolutely is a mess. So I definitely love that for the powder. Blush this year, I would say I like a lot of different blushes. It depends on what, you know, look I'm going with, what color I want. But I would say the one that I reached for the most, and is the sturdy standby for me, would have to go to the Nars Orgasm. It's just such a pretty universal color that goes so well with so many looks. I would definitely recommend this as the powder. See, it's just a real pretty light color. So I definitely love that. Next would be bronzer, and this year I would say the one I chose the most and reached for the most would be the Hoola Benefits Hoola Bronzer. I hit pan on it. It's a nice neutral, cool but not too cool shade that works really well for, I would say, almost all skin types. So that's what I chose for the bronzer. And for highlight, I would say, oh, there's so many good ones out there, but I would say the two that I really like are on completely different spectrums. This one came out this last year, and it's a Cover FX Enhancer Drops. I have this one in Moonlight. It's a dropper form. They're absolutely beautiful, vibrant, beautiful drops that you can obviously smooth out and make them be more natural, because this is extreme as far as highlight goes, but it's really pretty on the skin. I would say those were my favorites, and for a more subtle, I would say definitely the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette. It is so pretty. They're very soft to the touch, and they're absolutely beautiful, but they're very light too. They're real subtle, which is very nice, especially for an aging skin. Sometimes the real powdery extreme highlights tend to show and accentuate the lines and the wrinkles and so forth. So that's really forgiving for an aging skin. So those, I would say, would be my highlight choices. Now we're moving on to brows. I didn't sample that much with brows, because when you find something you like and it works for you, you kind of stick with it. So I would say for sure my two this year was the Anastasia Brow Gel, the clear one, and the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil. It looks like this. One end is the, it looks similar to the ABH Brow Definer, and then the other side, of course, has the spoolie on it. I have this one in the shade 3. So that's the winning combo for brows this year. Mascara. I'm still on a search for mascara. I have a ton, an absolute ton, probably 20 of them. But the one that I've really been enjoying is the It Cosmetics Superhero. So I have it just in the small size. I like getting the small sizes just so that I don't waste my money on a full tube if it's not a formula I like. But I do think I will be buying the big form of this one. So I would say this is a winner for me, along with MAC's Gigalash Black for the lower lashes. So that is what I would say for mascara. Eyeshadows. Wow. Eyeshadows, there's so many. It's so hard to choose. But I would say two standouts for me this year, I would have to say would probably be for sure the ABH Modern Renaissance. It has a beautiful selection of shadows in there. I've done a couple videos with that. And then I think for sure a new one for me would be the Masquerade palette by Juvia's Place. This one is just absolutely stunning. Beautiful, beautiful colors. So vibrant, so beautiful. Absolutely amazing. So that would be the two palettes I think that really stood out to me this year. For sure. So that would be two that would be in my top picks. And then last, I would say we're going on to lips. I think this is going to be my hardest category because I would say this is definitely the year of the liquid lipsticks for sure. I have it right in front of me off camera, a ton, an absolute ton. It's going to be really hard because there are a lot of really good ones out there. I think, you know, if you want to go more for what's better in formula, you want to go for more what was better in wear and lasting, or the color choices, you know, I mean, you could go so many different ways with it. Okay, so lips, I would say, if I had to choose, I think I will go with the one that surprised me the most. And that would have to be the Kylie Cosmetics liquid lipsticks. These are in particular, I only have one set, and it's the ones that I had bought with her holiday collection. It's a set of, how many are there? 6. And I thought I wasn't going to like any of her things. I thought it was all hype. I thought it was all because of who she is and her brand and, you know, the hype of all that. And I am pleasantly surprised at how much I love these liquid lipsticks. The formula, the colors, the stain power is phenomenal. And believe me, I have like 40 liquid lipsticks over here. I have tried so many formulas, and this is one of my favorites. Today I'm wearing this one, which is Kristen on my lips. I absolutely love, love, love them. And so I would say for sure this is in my top. And believe me, I was one of the biggest negative, you know, skeptical people with that particular brand. I would say those, and then I would say an old sturdy standby, never fails, love every color I have, and I'll just grab one just to grab one. But I would say it would have to go to Ofra. Ofra Cosmetics, I mean, don't get me wrong, I could say Dose of Colors and Smashbox and Kat Von D. I mean, I have several. But Ofra Cosmetics, I have so many of theirs. They are such great formulas. This one in particular is Hypno. It's one of my favorites. It's the one that they did in collab with Manny MUA. And I love this shade for one thing, but I love all of their liquid lipsticks. I would say it's one of my favorite formulas. I have probably a dozen of the colors right now. So those are the favorites I had of 2016. I hope you found this helpful. I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know what your favorites were for last year. And we'll see you in my next video. I hope you have a great day, and happy 2017, everyone. Bye.